Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Tanishashantez, and we are back with another candy apple tutorial. So, it won't be as detailed as far as ingredients. We've done this before, but because I'm making a small batch, I'm just going to do 2 cups of sugar, and then a half a cup of Cairo syrup, and a half a cup of water. And I always do my K-roll first, just so that when I do the water, it can kind of get the rest of the K-roll out of there. K-roll syrup, light corn syrup, whatever you see in your store, same thing. I don't have a brand preference. I just feel like it all does the same thing. Of course, it is to your discretion on how you want to do that. But starting out, I always say do not break the bank trying to get this stuff. But yeah. So that's what we're doing. We're getting prepped. We're getting our pot ready to go. So today I decided to use these little burners instead of the stove. First of all, because baby beef tips and rice is cooking behind me. So I had to do what I had to do. Trying to, make sure we get these videos out. But yeah, I'm excited about this one. Haven't done the infamous red candy apple, but if I do say so myself, I make the best red candy apples, period. The color is always amazing. It does not take much to achieve. And if you can't see yourself in the apple, did you really do it right? Just saying. But yeah, I know there's a lot of candy apple videos out there, but if you want that original flavor of the State Fair candy apple, keep watching this video. All right, so now that we got our mix ready to go, we want that milky look to it. That's how we know everything is well incorporated. We have our candy thermometer, which I just showed you. We're going to put it on the side. Make sure it does not touch the bottom. That way the temperature reading is accurate. If it's at the bottom, then it's going to read higher, faster. You don't want that. You want it accurate. So I decided, I'm like, okay, it's graduation season. Let me just do a little 1-2 for graduation or whatever. So it'll be a fun little design incorporated with these apples. Again, this is just a tutorial. It's not anybody's order or anything. I was just going with the theme for the season. So if you have a graduate and you're trying to do something for them, trying not to break the bank, save some money, try to order these little graduation cap straws from Amazon. Make you some whatever candy apple color that is their theme or their cap and gown. And do these, and honey, I'm pretty sure everybody will love them. First of all, they taste amazing, but it'll be a cute little decor for the table. So yeah, basically, I already have my wooden sticks. All of this stuff is in my Amazon storefront. As always, you just go there and order. The sticks that I chose fit perfect with any paper straws. I don't know about any other size. These work for me as far as being sturdy when I dip and everything. So you're going to put the stick first, of course, then the straw on top, push down until it's secure, and then cut it to whatever length you want. I'll try to get as close to the stick as possible. So those food colorings you saw were sunny side up. Those are found at Hobby Lobby. I don't know the new price. I've been had them for a while. I know prices have changed, but if you want the color, you're going to go get that. Pink, red, their blues never stir me wrong. So just the FYI. I know some people are against Hobby Lobby. That's your personal preference. Just letting you know where I got mine from. Don't tell me about no other red and how it didn't come out right. I told you what red I used. Just a little piece of information. Do with it what you will. All right. So what I did was take some white chocolate almond bark. You can find this at Walmart, Kroger, wherever. I think I did 2 bars of it, heated it up 30-second intervals until it melted, and put it in a piping bag. And these are some little graduation hat scrolls and diploma silicone. I always do an extra one, and you'll see why. It's always important to do extra. So I was going to do 3 apples with that and 3 apples with the gold flakes that you'll see in a minute. But yeah. Candy is cooked, honey. We got it to 300 degrees. You want to make sure you take it off the heat. And these burners are perfect for that because the other side wasn't on, so I was able to just move it over, but I did end up moving to the matte so that we can get a better view. So this is the red. We did the bright white, 1 squirt. You see how I just did 1 big squirt of that red? I didn't add any more. I promise y'all. Watch how this color comes out. So you're going to mix, mix, mix. Make sure you get the sides, all that good stuff until everything is clear. You see that dark spot? You want to get those out of there because that means that the red is still not mixed completely. I was kind of in a rush. I could have done a better job of mixing, but you get the point. So, yeah, look at that. Look at that red. I promise y'all, I know it cut because I moved my pot. But when I tell you I did not add any more drop of white or red to this pot. And this is how vibrant it is. Like, I know I have a red spatula, so it's hard to tell. But wait till it touches these apples. You won't see a hint of green. It's not translucent. You can't see through the apple. Like, amazing every single time. So as you notice, compared to my other videos, I did not add any flavoring. The sugar has its own flavor already, the basic candy apple. So like if you old school and you don't need all that extra pizzazz, just cook it just like this and it's still just as good. But if you like flavoring, of course you would have done that while the candy was cooking or right after it finished cooking. But check out my other videos for that. So now let's get to dipping. Your girl don't do this no more full-time or part-time. I just do it for the videos. But when I tell you I don't play about my dipping, I always scrape on the opposite side of the pot. That way candy is not going up and down my paper straw. It's not messy. Like, I don't like it. So I always scrape on the opposite side that you're dipping on. I know some people just have a habit of the side they dip it on, they just scrape right there, and you may be good at it. Me, I'm too clumsy for that. So I always scrape on the other side. That way I don't have candy going all the way up my straw. I'm sorry about the shadow, but you still get the point. And I'll change the angle shortly so y'all can really see how this is going to look. But yeah, the apples are beautiful. Like this red is, you can't even explain it. Like, and it looks so good. Again, the shadow is hating on me. But I'm going to change the angle so y'all can see closer up what these apples look like. So, and I did want to leave this real time so y'all will be able to see kind of the process, how patient I am with scraping the bottom. That helps me not have the big puddle. I know some people love the puddle. I had clients when I used to do this that would ask for me to leave the puddle because they like the excess candy. I don't. I like it nice, neat, and round. So it's just to your discretion, but I'm never in a rush to scrape my bottom. I always let it drip as much as possible. That way, it won't have the big pool of candy at the bottom. Now, if you have to double dip for whatever reason, you're going to have it. There's no way to prevent it. But it's still going to be cute and good if you do it the way I do it. Okay, y'all. So I decided on 2 of them. I wanted to add some edible gold flakes. My apples are not sticky at all, so it was kind of tough getting this on the apple without them being sticky or anything. You can take a little paintbrush and wet the apple, and it'll stick perfectly. But yeah, I thought that would just be cute with the little theme that we had going on. You can have fun with these things. It don't have to just be your regular old shiny apple. So I took these out of the freezer, and they're ready to go. So we got 2 scrolls and then 2 hats. Of course, one of my hats broke. Of course, it wouldn't be right if it didn't, but that's kind of why I made extra. And you're pretty much just going to pop them out of there, sit them down, figure out which apples you're going to put them on. And then from there, I just cleaned up the size of one. I could have took a spatula and scraped them before I put them in the freezer. But again, this was not an order. This is just me trying to have fun with y'all this time. So the excess chocolate that I had, I used it on the back and just pressed down on the apple. Okay, yeah, we pretty much done. I just wanted to show y'all a little easy way to do a little drizzle on the apple. Nothing too fancy, nothing perfect, just to have some fun. You can always do it this way, or you can take your time if you want finer, straighter lines. You just have to move a lot slower. But yeah, on top of the ones with the gold flake, I decided to do that. I thought that would be cute to show y'all. I did have to reheat my candy. I tell y'all all the time, candy is reheatable. I don't know, people get rid of it right when they're finished, but it's definitely something you can put right back on and reheat. So I did have to do that because by the time I finished the apples, it was hard. So yeah, don't be afraid to put it back on the heat if you need to. But yeah, I thought this would be cute to show y'all. And that, you guys, is our beautiful red candy apple tutorial. Hope you enjoyed the little tips and tricks that I showed y'all. Bye.